So we are back at Lewis, and you can kind of see the markers I've got up for us in this raid. We used purple, orange, X, and skull. And what we did with those is we kind of just bounced the boss back and forth from where he was to the next spot. With a lot of resetting. We also have 3 groups of arranged DPS or heals. Actually, we have a healer in each of these groups, which is really great because that way they can kind of make sure that the people that are taking those extra blasts are good, but we also still have 2 healers close enough to the boss to deal with what they need to deal with. So we kind of will mark those people so that you have that person to come back and know what you're in this group and stack with. We will switch groups when Retch happens. So right now, like, I believe we're going to start out with group X in the back, and then group Diamond, Purple Diamond will go in the back next. This is a pretty easy fight if we can just get the dance kind of down. It's very scripted. It's the same things over and over again. And I think once we kind of get that dance in our rotations and everything down perfectly, we will be able to one-shot this boss every time. So I'm going to let this play out. I may have a little bit of commentary as we go along, because, you know, that's how I am. But I'm going to go ahead and start my recording, and here we go.
So we'll say, like, right now, range will be on purple. The other group of 3 people will be further back, and the stack point will be on whatever marker you were pulling is closer to melee.
Okay, lady, on you.
So we'll start out with group 3's out further, and then everybody else will be at diamond, at least the rest of the range.
3, 2, 1. You grab?
So you can kind of see down in the bottom left-hand corner, X group is in the back. And then here is the Retch, which DBM calls Shockwave. I'm going to get out of that, and then we're going to reset back to purple. And then the Diamond group is going to go in the back, and you can kind of see right now, we don't have to be spread this far apart. We were really far apart, and we were really far behind the boss. So this is going to make it harder for us to get to one side or the other of Retch. This is what I was talking about, where you want to make sure that you have someone that has a movement ability in the center position here. That way they can get quicker out of Retch. We got lucky this time that it wasn't too far for me to run. Then we're going to stack. This is a stack. So we did 2 Retches and a stack, and then we'll do 2 Retches again and stack. And that's really the, what do you want to call it, the steps of this boss. It's important that we keep our tanks up, though, because of the tank mechanics. Okay, so now you're going to see we're going to switch sides. Ranged is going to go to Skull. And then group 3 is going to go to the back, which is our X group. They don't have to be too far back. They can be just behind us. So they could actually even be up to Skull, and we have the rest of the range stacked on X, because we're 20 yards away, so we don't have to worry about the blue swirly things. Only melee will have to worry about those. And then we're going to do a Shockwave. And then group 4 is going to come back in. We're going to go right behind them.
Group 4 to Skull, I got the middle spot.
And you can see we're kind of coming in a little bit closer. No need to run out super far. We just need to make sure that whatever that group is it's further than the one in front of it. It is important that we do that so that the stacks go the right way on the right people. Like you can kind of see, like, I have 8 stacks right now. So there's a Retch. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to stack and clear our stacks. We don't want to get more than 10 stacks because that dot really hurts. So everybody's going to come in. They're burrowing and stack. And that's going to clear that debuff, and we are then going to run through the boss. You can go straight through the boss, no need to run around. And we're going to go to Purple Diamond and do the same thing over and over again until he is dead. He does have an enrage, so it is important that we hero off the top to kill kill him as quickly as possible.
We can use it when we reach position.
Stretch, run.
So when we reposition after this, I'll lower. After the next photo. Brute force out.
And that's really all there is to it. Super easy. Like I said, once you get the dance of this boss down, it will be a snap. It is a bit of a DPS check, so it'll be important that everybody's on their A game and doing their bestest DPSest.
Cone coming soon, I think.
Stretch.
Alright, everybody's gonna stack after this. Everybody to purple.
Special coming.
Group 3 at Skull. Everybody else 16. Oh yeah, he's got a minute 20 to berserk. Come soon, I think. Group 4 is gonna be out now. Everybody else get on Skull for the rest of the room.
Yes.
Do you have a ribs?
Yeah.
Cone? Is this to stack now, right?
Yes.
I see berserk in 24 now.
So was that my mistake on that one, brother?
Reposition at purple. Group 3's out. Your time is out. Group 4 is gonna be out now.
This will be where you want to use some of your cooldowns as far as defensives, cookies, health pots, whatever you got.
This is a stack now. Unless we want to just burn. Keep it in this stack. What is burn anyways? Oh, no,
that'd be great.
Come on. Come on, Dots.
Come on, more dots.
So I think the difference for us is if we would have heroed at the beginning, we wouldn't have hit that enrage timer because everybody would have had their cooldowns when hero came off. So there's that. That's the fight. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.